The entire building has been evacuated for redevelopment, but the ghostly woman living in apartment 402 refuses to leave. So, an angry auntie goes to convince her, but the woman tells her to go away. The auntie is quite stubborn, so she forces her way inside. But the moment the woman reveals her real ghostly face, the auntie starts screaming and immediately calls the police. Two officers arrive to investigate apartment 402, but the woman inside refuses to let anyone enter. When the officers do not listen, she pushes them back. But then they discover that her arm has become longer and her legs have disappeared. Seeing this, both officers immediately run away. The auntie lies down and pretends to be dead, but the ghostly woman tells her, "Leave this place or I'll eat you." Hearing this, the auntie runs faster than a race car. Meanwhile, the two officers tell their senior officers that terrorists have entered apartment 402 because the senior officers do not believe their ghost story. The moment they hear about terrorists, the senior officers send an anti-terrorist force to apartment 402. But this makes the ghost woman furious because all the commandos entered her home without permission, and they did not even take off their shoes outside the door. The ghost woman becomes so angry that she starts brutally beating every commando. Meanwhile, the captain watches his soldiers flying through the air on camera, but he cannot see anyone attacking them. The moment the commandos get a chance, they run outside the building to save their lives. But the ghostly woman suddenly appears in front of them again. Terrified, one commando shoots at her, but the bullet passes through the ghost and flies out the window, hitting a man standing outside in the thigh. Soon, newspapers across the city report the incident, humiliating both the special forces chief and the police chief. By now, everyone believes in ghosts, so the chiefs immediately order an occultist to be called. An occultist named Kim arrives to handle the situation. First, he creates a magical barrier around the building. Then he finds the woman's body, puts a magical seal on her, and tries to take her away from there. But suddenly, the body stands up. At that moment, the female ghost appears, and she is so powerful that Kim's abilities are useless against her. He tries to escape, but the ghost woman beats him badly, sending Kim and his apprentice to the hospital. Meanwhile, a man named Max enters apartment 402 because the ghost woman is his girlfriend. Seeing Max, she is happy at first, but then she starts beating him. This all happened some time ago when Max and the woman were deeply in love. But Max's wealthy family did not approve of their relationship, so they sent Max to another country. Before leaving, Max wanted to propose to his girlfriend, so he came to her house and knocked on the door. But the door never opened. Max thought his girlfriend was angry, but at that moment, she was actually dying inside her locked house. After learning the truth, the ghost woman forgives Max. But soon, occultist Kim arrives and starts torturing her spirit. At that moment, Max magically passes through the wall and possesses Kim's apprentice. That is when everyone discovers that Max is dead too. While rushing back from another country to meet his girlfriend, Max had died in an accident. Seeing their love, Kim's heart finally changes. In front of everyone, he performs a ghost wedding for Max and his girlfriend. After that, both souls finally go to heaven.